In 2017, these twin brothers, Taiwo and Kende Yekini, were randomly picked up by men of the Special Anti-Robbery Squad, SARS, in Ogbomoso, Oyo State. They were arrested at a shop where they practiced their trade as barbers over the allegations of armed robbery, an offense they claimed they knew nothing about. The corrupt police officers demanded 1 million naira for their bail, but the parents could not afford the sum. After much effort, they were able to raise 250,000 naira. The money was handed over to their lawyer to help appeal the police officers. However, the lawyer absconded with the money. Seeing that the parents couldn't raise the bail, the twin brothers were tortured and arraigned to court along with 6 other people who had also been arrested at different times for different reasons. Among the 6 others was a boy who was arrested for buying stolen cashew nuts, and another boy who had been arrested for buying a stolen phone. Aside from the twins, who are brothers, none of them knew each other prior to this time, but they were all arraigned as co-conspirators for a crime of armed robbery, and they were remanded in the Agodi Custodial Center. On the 11th of January 2021, the Honorable Minister for Internal Affairs at the time, His Excellency Ogbeni Rauf Aregbesola, visited Agodi Custodial Center to commission a project. During his visit, a noise broke out. It was one of the boys among them who shouted for help from the Honorable Minister on the claim that he was innocent of the allegation of the crime he was detained for. The Honorable Minister, who was familiar with the work of Pastor Ezekiah Olujobi, handed the complaint to CJMR to look into the case. The visit of the Honorable Minister brought relief to the parents who had been living with the agony of seeing their loved ones being incarcerated unjustly. When the news of the intervention got to their parents, they decided to visit CJMR for a proper briefing on what they had suffered in the hands of the police. After concluding its investigations, Pastor Ezekiah Olujobi, on behalf of CJMR, forwarded the report to the Chief Judge of Oyo State, Honorable Justice Munta Abiola, retired. Subsequently, during the Chief Judge's visit to Agodi Prison, CJMR once again presented the case to the Chief Judge. Having seen the compelling facts of CJMR's investigation, the Chief Judge released all 8 of them, including the twins, the boy who had bought stolen cashew nuts, and the boy who bought a stolen phone. They regained their freedom after 6 years behind bars. A total of 22 inmates from 4 different cases presented by CJMR to the Chief Judge were set free on that day. The grateful mothers of the boys came back once again to CJMR as happy parents to appreciate the role of the organization in helping their children gain their freedom.
mo wá dúpẹ́ pé mo bá láàánú mi pàdé lórí ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn yìí Ọlọ́run fún mi ṣe jáde mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá gbogbo nǹkan nílẹ̀ pátápátá Ọlọ́run ló tọ́ bàjẹ́ ẹ̀yin náà tẹ́ wá jókòó ti sí Ọlọ́run ẹ̀ pé ká mú náírà kan wá ẹ̀ pé ká mú sísì wá lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí láti jọ́ bí kọ́ọ̀lù wa bá wọlé ẹ̀ tún pè wá padà ẹ̀ rìkwẹ́sì wípé ọyẹ sẹ́ǹdì káàdì sí wa àìmọye ẹni tí ó wà ní
We are grateful for the conclusion of the case of the Yekini brothers. It is important to know that there are still many more parents who are going through nightmares as a result of their family members who were arrested and incarcerated over spurious allegations. Mr. Joseph Dixon was arrested in August 2020. He had heard that his wife was arrested with their 1-month-old daughter. While on his way to the police station, he was also arrested and has been behind bars since that time, with no hope in sight.
13 years. When my picking day, I spend money every now and then for selling food to him for prison yard. Even one of my brother and sister don't die. Out of 7 children we get, now only 2 remember me now.
There is also the case of Wahid Kasali, who was arrested on his way back from work on the 10th of March 2011. He incidentally walked into a murder scene just about when the police arrived, and he was arrested despite his explanation of his innocence. The case is still pending, making it 12 years now. He has been behind bars.
So bàtà dé wá bá wọn so àwọn ló wá ń prepare ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn láti gbé wá sí court láti lè fáyìn ẹjọ́ yẹn.
In 2010, when Mrs. Regina Igwe couldn't find her eldest son, she went with her other children to the police station to lodge a complaint. She was asked to report back the next day. However, it was her second son and her daughter who went back to the station the next day. When they got there, the younger son was detained. This was when it was realized that her oldest son wasn't missing, but was in police custody. It is now been 13 years since both her sons were incarcerated. Meanwhile, her only daughter passed away in the process.
Second day again, he brought the defender with his sister to reach that place. He's choosing his brother. Since that time, this year, 18 years, I defended the boy. As a day like that, I lost my daughter last year. No anybody they feed me, only God. They think I want to beg you people, make it help me. Again, come to me. If you come to me, I go like it. I beg. I thank God. They beg you.
While these victims of injustice languish in jail, their family members go through untold pain and hardship in their absence. Since the CJMR got on this case, it has been working tirelessly to bring them to the attention of relevant authorities in order to speed up the process of justice.
We are not saying freedom at all costs, but justice at all costs. If there is any evidence to convict these people, let the court go ahead and bring the case, the trial to the conclusion. Keeping them for good 30 years, 12 years, I think it is unjust.
Helping the victims of wrongful detention to gain their freedom is a very Herculean task, but CJMR is not relenting in helping these people find justice.